Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 20 career mode with Napoli, and today we have episode 19, and if you guys enjoyed today's episode, leave a like down below and hit the subscribe button. But anyway, into today's episode. So last episode we ended up losing against AC Milan, which was our first game in the Serie A, which was really disappointing considering the main goal this season is to win the Serie A, considering we didn't get to finish it last season and we didn't even get to finish in the top 4. So this season we need to finish first. Ideally that is the main goal, but top 2, top 3 would be a dream. But obviously the ultimate prize is the first, top of the league. So in last episode I did mention during the game how I wanted to change the formation up, maybe try a 4-3-3, because I give this formation a go in a different career mode I did, not on YouTube, just a different one I've done, and I've actually really liked the 4-3-3. So I thought, you know what, why not give it a go? We've got the players for it. I've got a few players that can sort of play cam or centre forward, that sort of, position. As you can see there, Insigne centre forward, Mertens can play centre forward, I believe. João Felix, Madison can play cam. So I've got a few sort of players that can play round behind the back of the striker. So why not give it a go? It should work. Hopefully it works. Because also I feel like I've chopped and changed the formation up a little too much in this career mode than my liking. Normally I like to just stick with one formation throughout the whole career mode. I don't know about you guys. If you change quite frequently or not, I don't know. But I personally only just use the odd, like the same one. Maybe 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, and it's what I sort of go to formations. Just before this game, before we get into what happens in the game today, we sold Milic. Last episode I did say as well his release clause got paid, sorry, and they ended up going. So I weren't too fussed because we got quite a few strikers in the club right now. So to sell him, I know in real life he's actually, he's quite a predominant starter for Napoli. So sort of unrealistic in a way, but you know what? I thought, why not sell him, get the cash in for him. But anyway, into this game was against Lazio here, and Marlon manages to get himself in the box, cut back in, finesses it, bottom right hand corner. But sometimes with finesse shots, I've noticed on this game, like they've been reduced quite a lot. Like not in any of the updates recently, but I remember years ago on FIFA you felt finesse, guaranteed goal. But there's a few times where I finesse and it goes nowhere near the goal. But that one, more or less certified goal, going in. But here, Lazio breaking, unable to make anything of it, and almost took out my defender there, which would have been stupid, and possibly got himself a red. Madison there, through ball up to Marlon, and Marlon goes on a run. But keep an eye on Madison there, he's just running towards the box, running towards the D now. Marlon goes for the shot, but Madison's there on the rebound. Didn't even shoot, he sort of just tapped it in with his second touch, ended up going in. Made it 2-0, which I was more than happy with to go away with this game with a 2-0, win, considering we lost to Milan. And Lazio are one of them teams where it sort of depends how the game goes. You can see there, they didn't have any shots, no shots on target. Possession in our favour, but last season, when playing against them, they can be a quite tough opponent. And I did mention last episode, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but playing against teams in like cup competitions, like especially the Champions League, seems so much easier than it does playing in the Serie A. Now, I don't know if that's for everyone, but for me personally, I play against like the likes of Real Madrid in that last game last season, and it felt like such a breeze. Not such a breeze because we only won by 2-1 in extra time, but it felt a lot easier than it did playing against the likes of maybe Atalanta, for example. Or you see the next game coming up here, we play against Pescara. It feels a lot easier than these sort of games. Now, I don't know if that's the same for you guys. If it is or if it isn't, leave a comment down below, let me know. But into this game against Pescara, like I say, second game of the episode. Here, hoping for another win, another 3 points. Should be, considering they're not really, within the top 10 teams. So, and also I don't really know a lot about the Serie A, and I might even just got promoted. But Marlon there, very similar goal to last game. Cut back inside once he's in the box. Get him onto that right foot and shoot. Ends up going in. Here's the replay, like I say again. I don't know if it was a cutback or just sort of like a move inside. But he ended up getting back in on his right foot anyway and finesses it in. Try and get the crosses in. And in this game, unfortunately, we tried so many attempts like to get through in on goal, which we did. Like you'll see all the attempts, but for some reason it just weren't happening. Marlon here again, more or less straight at the goalkeeper. He caught that no problem. Allen through to Madison, through to Marlon. Can he get a shot away? Can he make it 2-0? Nope, straight at the goalkeeper again. Their goalkeeper just weren't letting anything in today. Luckily we got the 1-0 lead early on. so it weren't really like a tussle into like the dying minutes of the game, trying to save the game. But like I say, a 2-goal lead is ideal. Here we're bringing Insigne off. Try bring Felix on, because since signing Felix, I haven't really given him a go. I know we're only 3 games in, but I don't feel like I played him enough. Last game, I think I played him up front, or I brought him on for Cam. I can't really remember, but he hasn't done much for me. I don't know if I'm playing with him wrong, or not using him to his strengths. Maybe he doesn't play best at Cam, maybe he's best at striker, I don't know. But he's not really fitting in for me at the moment. But like I say, there's still a huge season ahead of us where he should come in crucial times. But that game ends 1-0 to us, thank God. Here we go into the post-match interview. Nothing too major, just trying to get that team morale up, because I feel like it does help. One thing I have noticed, when the team morale is quite high, the gameplay seems so much faster, the players seem so much faster. It feels sort of like Ultimate Team. Like when you play Ultimate Team compared to Career Mode, the pace is so much faster. You can tell Career Mode is a lot more slowed down, a lot more realistic, whereas Career Mode is a lot more arcade-based, I feel. Not saying Career Mode isn't, but I can sort of tell the difference, whereas when the team morale is dead high, you can just sort of tell the difference when it is, which is nice, don't get me wrong, but just the whole squad feels dead fast. Here, I had an offer rejected because I literally went on the calendar, skipped through deadline days instead of going through all the hours, and you can see there we got an offer through from Ajax for Marlon. I was never going to accept it, but it was just nice to show the offer. They were actually going to come in and possibly buy him, or I think it was a loan offer actually for a year. Stupid, I'd never loan him considering we just got rid of Milic. So he's pretty much our #1 striker right now. And if I was going to recommend any striker, Marlon, if you're looking for, I can't remember the price I paid, I don't think it was cheap, but if you're looking for a young striker that will develop, Marlon, 10 out of 10 player. He is so fast, great shooting. That's pretty much the standout things that I use him for, to be honest. Through ball to him, he'll get on the end of that and finish 9 times out of 10, so he's just perfect for me. And especially with Insigne on the wing, Bale on the wing, them 3 are just like the pace demons of the squad. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, into the last game against Cagliari. I brought Bale on for this game. Oh no, I think Bale has actually played the first few games. Oh no, I'm getting confused. I think Bergwijn actually played the first 2 or 3 games. Then I brought Bale in. But then I feel sort of bad now on Lozano, because last season he became a regular starter for us. Now he's sort of not getting in the team. He's on the reserves at the moment. But his squad role is sporadic, so he's not really kicking up a fuss, which is great. Here, Maddison, 1-0. Great goal by him. And he's finding himself in some really good positions. Now, all I can think this leads down to is me putting him on stay forward. Before this, I'd find him dropping back way too much. Not way too much, but more often than going forward, which was great because in some of the other formations, him coming back allowed us to, you know, grab the ball in midfield. But in a 4-3-3, in positions like that, it's great to see him up front, on the rebound especially, being there to get the goal when needed. Through ball here to Insigne. Look at the pace on him there. No one's catching up to him. Try to get a cross in. Realistically there, should have gone for the low cross. Didn't. And too many times now, I'm pressing it twice instead of 3 times and unfortunately not getting the low cross, where if I had the low cross, I could have made it a goal. So I need to work on that one, maybe in the skill games before the game. Here, Cagliari almost make it 1-1. Great save there by Koulibaly there. And mistake, again, not getting out from the back, which has been a common mistake. Here, Meret saves the day, literally saves the day. And that game ends 1-1. Pretty tight game, you can see by the match facts there. 50-50, not 50-50 in possession, but in sort of like the shots and everything. But we were just more crucial. Managed to take the lead and make it 1-0. You see there, our left back is very happy. And one thing I am glad of is the left back and right back we brought in. Their squad role is important, whereas Bergwijn and João Felix, when we brought them in, their squad role is rotation. So I knew the left back and right back would play every game, but I was sort of worried about the other 2. But luckily their squad role isn't anything too important, so there's no problems there. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed today's episode, like I say, leave a comment down below, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all for the next episode.